Ang low carb and pagpa-fasting ay simple lang kung ikaw ay matagal na sa lifestyle na ito. If napag-aralan mo na lahat, and most importantly, kung wala kang known conditions, wala kang pre-existing conditions, at ikaw ay healthy pa. Pero sa mga taong meron ng dinaramdam, meron ng mga sakit, meron ng minimaintain na gamot, then kailangan maging maingat tayo. Because even if yung low carb at yung fasting ay natural sa tao, mas natural ito kaysa sa kumain ng 6 times a day, ng snacks o di kaya every 2 hours meal. Those are the habits kung bakit tayo maraming sakit. In fact, yung paglo-low carb o yung pagkain na walang masyadong asukal is actually more natural kasi yung asukal hindi siya natural for us humans. Our body is used to eating foods na matataas sa proteins, matataas sa fats, and yes, it is mostly coming from animal meat products. And kung kakain man tayo ng mga vegetables, ito ay mga gulay lamang. And kung kakain na tayo ng root crops, hindi ito available all year round. Hindi ito ganon ka-abundant the way it is being marketed now na anytime gusto mong kumain ng kamote, merong kamote agad. Noon, in the wild, hindi pa tayo nagtatanim. So, nagkakaroon lang tayo ng availability ng root crops kung sa panahon lang wala na talaga tayong mahunt bilang mga ngaso o di kaya bilang mga mangingisda. And sa fruits naman, yung prutas, hindi rin po yan araw-araw kinakain because our natural intake of fruits is dependent kung harvest season ito o hindi. And yung harvest season, hindi ito yung harvest season na nakasanayan natin ngayon na meron ng pesticides, meron ng spray para pang-flower, para whole year round, all year round, meron kang hina-harvest na bunga na mga fruits. And the worst part, we are consuming fruits na hindi natural sa ating locality. Wala dito sa Pilipinas, hindi tumutubo sa Pilipinas, pero kinakain natin. Seedless pa. And we don't know kung ano na siyang klaseng mga prutas. Even the mere fact na yung saging na kinakain natin ngayon, it is already very far. Malayong malayo na siya sa totoong status ng saging na nakasanay ng katawan natin. Yung saging na natural, yung hindi pa GMO, sobrang lalaki ng kanyang mga seeds. And hindi rin ito ganon katamis. But now, we are able to manipulate them na yung standard nga natin sa prutas is yung pinakamatamis. Minsan, willing pa tayo magbayad extra expensive, mas mahal, just because it is also very sweet. Because tayo, nasanay na lang na yung hinahanap natin is yung lasa na lang, the pleasure of eating sweets without realizing na kapag parati tayong naging dependent on sweets, tayo ay parating maghahanap nito and frequent exposure sa mga matatamis na pagkain is also the root cause kung bakit sobrang dami yung diabetic. You might wonder if you are diabetic kung umiiwas na kayo sa ice cream, umiiwas na kayo sa cakes, umiiwas na kayo sa asukal, pero hindi pa rin mawala-wala yung inyong high blood sugar, yung inyong fatty liver, yung inyong triglycerides ay mataas pa din. Then, you can look into your food intake. Baka nasusobrahan kayo sa other foods na hindi known, hindi ganun kapopular, na meron din palang side effect when it comes to our glucose metabolism. And they are mostly marketed as healthy. Ano ito? These are wheat bread, yung mga high fiber bread na hindi low carb, still using wheat flour. Meron na ngayon, kailangan na kayo maging mas maging wary because marami ng bread na tinatawag na low carb kasi nilagyan nila ito ng fiber, ng psyllium husk, ng oat fiber, ng gluten, vital gluten, and then nililabel na ito as low carb when in fact, yung main ingredient niya is still wheat flour. At kapag yung wheat flour ang main ingredient, yung net carbohydrate na laman nito ay mataas pa din. So, kailangan alam nyo kung ano yung iiwasan, kung ano yung parati nyong kinakain, at kung hindi pa kayo ready mag-let go sa rice, sa tinapay, pwede kayong manood muna ng videos para matulungan kayo when it comes to mind setting kung bakit kailangan nyo itong iwasan. Because even if sobrang ingrained sa ating pagkatao yung pagkain ng kanin at pagkain ng saging at pagkain ng pandesal sa umaga at pagkain ng oatmeal, thinking na ito na yung pinaka-healthy, you might actually be able to live and let go of those if na-realize ninyo kung ano yung totoong ginagawa niyan sa inyong katawan. And that could be the reason why kung hindi man kayo known diabetic, kung hindi man kayo known na merong hypertension or high blood, maybe meron kayong parating pananakit sa katawan, meron kayong bato, meron kayong fatty liver, meron kayong tumor, merong mga bukol-bukol na tumutubo, parating may tagyawat, hindi nawawalang acne, maraming skin allergies, o di kaya merong asthma. Yun are all signs of inflammation. Even the aches and pains. Yung iba, walang ganon, walang kahit anong nirereklamo, pero yung pag-iisip, hindi rin ganon ka-sharp. Sometimes our brain is clouded, we have this what we call brain fog, hindi makapag-isip, or parating sumasakit yung ulo, o di kaya nahihilo, vertigo, or others naman, merong hindi mawaring dinaramdam, hindi makapag-focus, hindi makapag-concentrate, iniisip baka in love, o di kaya broken-hearted, pero totoo, naka-high carb ka lang siguro. So, kailangan you have to know, you have to plan your day well. In our master classes, isa sa requirement dyan ay gumawa ng journal. Gumawa ng iyong food journal para matrack nyo yung inyong journey. Kasi kapag nagsisimula pa lang kayo, hindi pwedeng sinasabi nyo lang nag-low carb na ako ng 3 months, nag-low carb na ako ng 6 months, hindi effective, hindi siya mabisa, sumama yung pakiramdam ko. But how low carb is low carb and how nutrient dense yung paglo-low carb mo? That's actually the real question. Because marami dyan yung nagkiklaim na naglo-low carb sila only when we realize na sobrang mali pala yung kanilang ginagawa. Nakanood sila ng isang video. Yun lang video na yon ay for example, nakafocus lang sa saging. At yun lang talaga yung alam niya. O di kaya nakafocus lang sa kanin. O di kaya nakafocus lang sa ramen, sa noodles. Pero yung tinapay, panay kain pa rin, nagso-soft drinks pa rin, nag-cake pa din, nag-ice cream, nag-candy, merong baong tsokolate parate. So, it's not the right mindset. And so, you have to really plan ahead para mas safe and para one time lang, you will be successful. Because if you do it the right way, the first time, yung success rate mas maganda at hindi ito panandalian lang. Low carb is a lifestyle together with fasting. Ang maganda rin when it comes to fasting, hindi rin ito kailangan pilitin. Hindi kayo kailangang magutom at hindi nyo kailangang ma-feel na nahihirapan kayo na parang pinapagutuman nyo yung inyong sarili. Because when you do low carb the right way, after 2 weeks of doing proper low carb, makakapag-fasting kayo ng natural, ng hindi sinasadya, ng hindi kailangan planuhin because you will become fat adapted. Fat adapted meaning for the first time, yung katawan nyo nasasanay na hindi na maging dependent sa carbohydrate, sa glucose as a source of energy. About 2 weeks into safe, nutrient-dense low carb, you will begin to experience na yung gusto mo, yung gana mo, hindi na ganun ka-OA tulad noon because your body is now starting to fuel on fats. Kahit pa hindi kayo katabaan, kahit pa regular size kayo, an average person is said to have about 6 weeks of fat storage. Anong ibig sabihin yan? Ang average daw na tao, merong kakayahang mag-fasting o mag-ayuno ng 6 na linggo. 6 weeks worth of fasting kahit hindi mataba. That is also synonymous or can be seen in many historical records like in the Bible, Jesus fasted for 40 days. Kahit si Gandhi, kahit si Buddha, all of those leaders actually fasted. Even many philosophers, si Plato, si Socrates, kahit si Hippocrates na father of ancient medicine ay nag-aayuno din. And they do it not for weight loss because they didn't care about weight before, but they did it for spiritual cleansing, mental proficiency. Mas maganda yung kanilang pag-iisip, and that's also one way we can see why they are world famous, why they are one of a kind. Kasi when you do fasting, you clean your body, even your brain is also being cleaned. So, the next time you want to try low carb, especially for first timers, welcome po sa ating page, sa ating community. We are a group of people who are advocating natural wellness, proper nutrition for better health. Kung kayo meron ng na-experience na benefits with low carb, I hope you can share your story in the comments para makita ng iba how it is doing, how it is making your life better. Because kung iisa-isahin natin, sobrang dami talaga. It's not just about weight loss. Merong iba na nagmamuscle gain. Meron na ring iba na nawawala yung kanilang pagtaas sa kanilang blood pressure, naging normal yung kanilang blood sugar, uric acid. When done right, pwedeng bumaba yung uric acid, and the triglycerides will lower down, ang fatty liver nawawala, yung kanilang HbA1c sa mga diabetic for the longest time with medications hindi bumababa. What with proper nutrition, with properly monitored low carb, eto ay nawala. So, today I will share with you kung hindi pa kayo nakapagsimula, you can do your journal. And in here today, dumating nga yung ating copy ng ating Happy Healthy Planner. So, this is going to be our planner and at the same time journal, because etong planner na ito, specifically design ito para sa mga naka-low carb. And as a surprise later on, I will tell you, because medyo late na kasi February na tayo, and in the bulk, the whole batch will arrive around 15 or baka umabot sa Valentine's. Pero I will share with you para kung hindi man kayo maka-avail nito, you can make your own. Pwede kayong gumawa ng inyong blank notebook at gawin nyo ito. So this planner is yours. So lagyan nyo dyan yung inyong personal information. And pagkatapos niyan, meron niyang introduction. So sa introduction na yan, nandyan yung basic knowledge about kung ano yung simplifying low carb nutrition, kung ano yung proteins, ano yung fats, anong mga vegetables na pwedeng kainin, what about nutrients, and mga other concerns like fruits, fructose, yung mga citrus, kung ano dyan, low carb treats, at of course, when it comes to fasting for healing, kailangan alam din natin yan. So, kung ano yung eating window para malaman natin kung paano properly i-track yung ating fasting. And this is the part na meron din yung parang ano natin, learning the LCF language. So, definition of terms para meron ng OMAD, anong ibig sabihin ng TMAD, anong ibig sabihin ng IF, EF, ADF, at mga common na mga abbreviations na ginagamit natin sa lifestyle na to for better tracking. And the most important part, the green one, this is our safe list. Ito yung safe list natin para wala na kayong makalimutan. And of course, hindi lang dahil na merong safe list na, ay susundin nyo na ito because you have to know also. Kasi sa mga taong may problem in immune system and also for endocrine system, merong mga pagkain sa safe list na hindi safe sa kanila. Alam yon ng mga masterclass enrollees natin, iba if you have problems like say for example, mga estrogen-related tumors or di kaya if you have autoimmune diseases, merong mga pagkain na that are in the general safe list pero hindi pala safe para sa lahat. And we cannot say that for sure kasi iba-iba yung reaction natin. So there is a way for you to have a food elimination protocol. Ito yung paglalagay ng checklist kung ano yung kinain mo kahapon and then try to eliminate among the list of foods na most likely nakaka-contribute sa iyong autoimmune disease, sa iyong inflammation. You can slowly eliminate them at makikita nyo. And in this part, you can create your own safe list. Maglalagay kayo ng inyong safe list. That's why it's blank. And to remind you, of course, meron ding the yellow one is the caution list. Ito naman yung pwedeng makain from time to time, especially kung wala na kayong health issues. Pero if you are still on your road to healing, then try to avoid it muna. If you are already metabolically flexible, then you can accommodate them with the knowledge of portions sa tamang amount lamang. Hindi pa rin sobra-sobra. And of course, the danger list. Kakaunti lang ang danger list, but if meron kayong paborito na nasa danger list, then you are free to add more. Kaya merong space dyan to remind you na yung mga paborito mo na yon is actually part of the danger list. So this is the calendar for 2022 and 2023. And this part is your goals for 2022. We have motivational quotes there. And thank you to our admin Jainber for doing the layout. So January, since tapos na siya kasi nahuli yung pagle-layout, so ginawa ko na lang siyang extra notepad. So yung the whole month of January, gagawin ko na lang siyang extra paper for notes. And I hope you can do the same, or gumawa ako ng maliit lang muna for the January and pwede ko rin siyang i-transfer dito para after the whole year, pwede ko siyang i-look back. So comes February, since nandito na tayo, nandyan yan. So this is the whole month. And then per month, nagkakaroon ng goals. Meron kayong goals. Goals for February. So ilalagay nyo dyan kung ano yung goal nyo. Yung health goal ninyo, yung weight goal ninyo, yung career goals ninyo, yung sa trabaho, yung sa pamilya, kahit anong goals, ilalagay nyo dyan. And of course, kung merong mga major events, ilalagay nyo na sa big calendar of the month. And per week, per day pala, merong special dito because per day, I'm not sure kung makikita nyo, no? Tingnan natin. Kunin natin yung nagbe-blur. Nagbe-blur kasi yung kaniyang background. Let's see kung makuha natin. Hindi ko lang alam. Wait, layout, general. Hindi ko makita. Mamaya na lang. Anyway, I will just tell you later kung ano yung screenshot dito. But for every day, meron dyan Monday to Sunday. So, for example, per day, merong araw, Thursday, and then food, merong circle, red, yellow, and green. So, the red corresponds to danger list, yellow, caution list, and green as safe list. So, if nakastick kayo sa safe list sa araw na yan, you put a check mark on the green. So, di ba, para ma-motivate kayo that you are really sticking to the safe list. And sa mga araw naman that you were eating on the caution list, ilagay nyo dyan. So, your goal, for example, for a week, at least 5 times naka-safe list kayo. O di kaya, kung nagsisimula pa lang, at least wala munang danger list or minsan lang. And then the rest, safe list and caution list. Until eventually, hopefully, meron na kayong isang one whole week na yung kinakain ninyo ay yung nasa safe list lang, yung nasa green lang. That's the goal until you really reach your health goal. And then, meron ding notes dyan wherein fast. Kung nagpa-fasting ba kayo, yes or no. And then, if yes, what time did you open your eating window? So, ilalagay nyo dyan. And then, what time did you close your eating window? So, ilalagay nyo din dyan. And you can put a remark like your total fasting, or your other activities. Like ako, naglagay ako ngayon na ngayong araw, lumagpas ako ng 10-kilometer walk and run. So I think it's the first time ever in my life na nakaroon ako ng ganon kahabang steps in a day. So, at yung mga kinain, so I ate, kaninang morning, I ate 6 eggs. And also, there's little boxes there para for your to-do list if meron kayong mga goals for the day. Or since nag-retrograde pa ako na recording, nilagay ko lang yung mga na-accomplish ko the previous day. But generally, the little boxes here, ilalagay nyo dyan kung ano yung mga goals nyo for the day. This one is incorporating both your life in general and your journey towards better health. Kaya mas maganda if you can create your own if hindi man kayo makakakuha ng copy nito. And on this side, so ito yung format. This is your Monday to Sunday. And then this one is your weekly goals. And then dito, yung notes, kung meron kayong extra notes. So usually, I patterned it on how I do my journaling. So every day, gumagawa ko ng daily goals ko. But per week, pinaplan ahead ko na yung buhay ko sa buong week, sa buong linggo. And I have weekly goals, and at the end of the week, I will put a check kung ano yung accomplish ko dyan. And then kung hindi ko man sila ma-accomplish, i-carry out ko sila the next week. So this is the gist of the planner. It's the Happy Healthy Planner by yours truly. And magkakaroon din siya ng, at the end of it all, meron na din yung accomplishment mo for 2022 and what you look forward to for 2023. And as a surprise for all of you, lahat po ng mag-e-enroll sa ating low carb low carb and fasting master classes for the whole month of February, including po yung yesterday, you will get a free copy of this planner. So, ipapadala namin sa inyo as soon as dumating na po yung copy. Kung saan kayo nag-enroll, kindly update there. Ilagay ninyo yung inyong mailing address para po may padala namin sa inyo yung copy na ito. And for those naman na naka-enroll na sa ating mga masterclass, if you also wish to have a copy, we will give it to you only for production cost lamang, kung magkano lang. Because usually, planners like this, pinattern actually natin to sa very famous na planner, na coffee shop planner here in the Philippines. So it's hardbound and the quality is really good. So it's glossy and the paper is very thick. Maganda. And I hope this can help you because iba talaga kapag napaplano mo yung inyong buhay, especially with this lifestyle. So until supplies last lamang po, if ever you wish to get a copy, just message our admins in our group and of course in our masterclass. It's the LCF Masterclass by Josephine Grace C. Rojo. So avail of this coming month of February and magiging libre po yung planner na ito for you, especially para sa mga masterclass enrollees because this one, if you buy this one in Amazon, nasa $39 ata yung ano nito, yung price nito in Amazon. So, it's quite expensive. So, kami na lang nagpa-print, kumuha kami ng copy for our masterclass participants because kung hindi kayo naglo-low carb and fasting, hindi nyo rin ma-appreciate masyado ito. You will not be able to maximize the benefits of this. But if you are a low carber and an intermittent or extended faster, you'll become very happy and you will see your progress for the whole year. And hopefully, makakatulong siya sa inyong journey. Because if you will go to low carb and fasting nang walang tamang mindset, walang tamang planning, baka magkaroon kayo ng mga side effects na supposedly very, very much preventable. Yung mga panghihina, panginginig, yung pagkahilo, pagsakit ng ulo, yung pagkakaroon ng pulikat, and then pagkakaroon ng cravings, at yung parating nauuhaw, o di kaya sobrang gutom na halos mamamatay na. So those side effects are merely side effects na very much avoidable. So you have to know kung ano ang dapat gawin. And one thing to do that is to record everything and then you can do your 24 to 48-hour food recall para malaman ninyo where you went wrong or kung saan nyo pwedeng i-improve. Because what is important is for you to experience kung ano yung totoong healing, kung ano ang totoong pagaling, kung ano yung totoong benefit na makukuha natin with low carb and fasting na natural supposedly for us humans, para sa atin. Hindi lang dahil Pinoy tayo, hindi lang dahil Asians tayo, it's actually across races. Lahat ng tao makaka-benefit sa low carb and fasting. In fact, even the many in the animal kingdom in the wild, supposedly those animals walang obese, walang lifestyle diseases, walang modern day diseases. Nasa tao lang ang modern day diseases and it's coming from modern day way of eating and modern day foods. Aside from humans, ano pa yung mga animals na merong obese? I'm sure alam niyo na yan if you've been listening to us since 2019. Cats, dogs, and select animals na domesticated by humans. Diyan talaga nagkakaroon ng imbalance with food intake because when we treat the animals the way we eat, na maya't maya kumakain, and also hindi na binibigyan ng ng time to have a break. Even if sumasama yung pakiramdam ng aso, pinipilit kumain kahit walang gana. So that's actually leading to problems when it comes to metabolism. At yun din yung nangyayari sa atin. We have to be more sensitive sa ating pangangatawan. If you don't have that urge to eat, then maybe it's your body telling you to have a break, because your body also need a break, and that break can mean cleansing, can mean healing, can mean lowered inflammation, and eventually optimal functioning. So I hope you will be encouraged to start your low carb lifestyle and fasting. And kung nagsisimula na kayo at ginagawa nyo na ito, I hope you will continue and you also share to your family and friends para mas maging masaya yung ating buhay, knowing that we are all in this together and we can prevent. Pwede nating i-prevent whatever diseases na pwede nating ma-prevent and make the most out of our time here. And I wish you nothing but a happy and healthy 2022. Maraming salamat po, everybody. Have a good night. If you wish to know more, just message our admins in LCF Masterclass by yours truly. This is Josephine Gracie Rojo. Always remember to stay low carb so that we all stay safe. Maraming salamat po. Have a good night. Have a good day. And as always, remember to